Alright, I might not sound like I'm in the best mood today, and it's because I'm not. I literally just got up and had a shower. I'm still making coffee. I haven't eaten breakfast, haven't done my morning, duties, if you know what I mean. And I really don't want to be making videos this early, but I have to, because I just learned some news, got up and checked my Twitter feed, and I discovered an article that said that DICE doesn't want to add in any more skirmish modes to Star Wars Battlefront. This coming after we got a little bit of info about Battlefront 2 that's coming out later this year, and DICE says that they're putting all their effort towards developing that game. And for the most part, I think that that's fine. You know, you're making a sequel and stuff. Doesn't make sense to keep working on a ton of content for your original title. But as a side note to that, god damn it, I'm pissed off because I actually like Skirmish mode. If you're not aware, the Skirmish mode for Battlefront was added in about a year afterwards, and what it did was it added in the ability to play Walker Assault and Fighter Squadron offline, and that was actually really fun, at least the Walker Assault one. The Fighter Squadron mode just doesn't quite work that well in general, but Walker Assault, though, that's the mode that I really enjoyed playing offline, because you didn't get all the stupid crap that you do with the online in that game. And as you know, I don't hate the skirmish modes in Star Wars Battlefront. I would even go as far to say that it got me playing the game more, and I enjoyed my time with it more when I could play those modes offline. Because historically, when I play Battlefront, I just want to run around and shoot a bunch of grunts on a battlefield. I don't want to be fighting against players and losing half the time or whatever, because it's just not fun. With this type of game, I really want that power fantasy, and that's what you get in AI modes. So it really does kind of piss me off that we're not getting any expanded versions of the skirmish mode, because as it stands, you can only play the vanilla maps in Walker Assault with AI, so that's like 4 maps, basically. It's not a huge selection. Now, while they are very big maps and everything, it baffles me as to why they couldn't just take the AI that they've already got and throw it into the game. Now, I don't know how their AI systems work or anything. I can only speak from my own experience playing around with other, like, engine testings and stuff. I've done a little bit of that in the past, and I have personally managed to make, like, maps and everything, and at least put down locations for the AI to go and then engage in fights and stuff. So, you know, it's not that hard to do, and it baffles me why DICE seems so adamant to not include those types of modes for players who enjoy them. So I think it's really, really goddamn stupid. I mean, I'm fine with Walker Assault being the only mode, at least. I mean, they could have just added in at least one of the DLC packs so we had more options to play it, because 10 years down the line, if anyone wants to play Star Wars Battlefront, they're gonna end up probably playing the co-op mode, which is absolutely terrible, because, like, what are the chances that in 10-15 years, the game is still gonna have an online community? It barely has one now on PC. Obviously, there's going to be new consoles by then. Who knows if the old consoles will still have online connectivity. It's a weird scenario, to say the least. And it's something that we see a lot in online games, of course, and modern games in general. They focus so much on online capability that they don't have any long-lasting appeal. And I personally find it pretty hard to believe that there's no one at DICE who has a little bit of extra time to develop some pathfinding techniques and to throw in some Walker AI onto the other Walker Assault maps or anything and offer those up, because it's honestly not that hard to do, one would assume. And again, I'm speaking from my own experience only, but if I can do it, I'm assuming that someone at DICE can. I don't know. So all in all, it's incredibly disappointing because it's a really poor offering for any fans of any single-player content in the game. I know that there's even been groups made that have been specifically asking for single-player content, like skirmish modes or instant action in the Battlefront franchise, and no doubt when they hear about this news, or if they have already, they're going to be extremely disappointed. So guys, I'm sorry. It seems that DICE just has no interest in, you know, making good single-player things. Of course, we're getting that single-player campaign for the next game, but I bet you anything, it's gonna be like a Battlefield linear campaign. I don't want that. That's not what Battlefield's about. It's incredibly disappointing. What do you think about this? Do you think there's any way they could rectify the situation in Battlefront 2? Let me know in the comments. If you'd like to continue the discussion, of course I have my Discord server that you are more than welcome to join. I would really appreciate it. If you want to support me, there's a couple different ways you can do that. If you're watching on VidMe, throw a tip on this video. I'd really appreciate it. It helps me out. If you're not on VidMe or you want to support me on Patreon for whatever reason, I have that set up as well. Throw a dollar there. I would love you. Like, forever. Seriously. You'd be like my best friend in the world, kind of. Every friend is my best friend. I'm all-inclusive. I am PattyJack, and I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.